Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Courteney Jacobazzi. We have a beautiful weekend in store, so hopefully you are starting to make some plans to get outdoors and enjoy it. Now, the big story as we go through really the next 7 days is going to be quite the cold air. In fact, freezing temperatures on the way here in North Georgia. So we are going to talk about that and when you can expect it. But first, we have to get through Friday and the weekend before those freezing temperatures arrive here in North Georgia. So let's talk about how it looks out there right now. 65 in Atlanta, nothing but blue sky as we look over Marietta Square, one of my favorite spots here in the metro area. Marietta Square is just so much fun. Lots of people out and about enjoying the beautiful weather, all of the nice mild sunshine, really not quite warm just yet, but we will be as we head through the afternoon. Temperatures will climb into the mid 70s, sunny and 75. Isn't that the perfect day when everyone just talks about what kind of weather they want? Sunny and 75. Yeah, it's gorgeous today. We'll have again nothing but blue sky and temperatures will gradually cool into the upper 60s by 7 and then 8 o'clock tonight where it'll be in the low 60s. So if you're planning on heading to any of the high school football games tonight, planning on having a date night tonight, then just know you might need a light jacket if you're planning on staying out late past the 8 o'clock hour, as we will again be in the low 60s at that point. At least personally, that's light jacket weather for me. So here's a look at our overnight low temperatures. So this is what you'll wake up to tomorrow morning. Realistically, we'll be in the 40s and low 50s. The further north you go, the cooler you're going to be, but in downtown Atlanta, inside the perimeter, you'll be at least near 50 in the low 50s, around 53 degrees. So here is a look at the football game tonight that will be airing on Peachtree TV. If you can't head out to any of the football games, then you can watch them right on our very own Peachtree. And tonight, kickoff at 8 p.m., a really big game. Cambridge at Kell. It's going to be a wonderful night for high school football. Kickoff will be in the low 60s. Post game pretty chilly, so like I said, you'll probably want to pack that jacket with you as we'll be in the mid 50s as you head home, but clear and cool. The breeze that we've had through the day today will eventually die down, so overall just a great night for some football. Tomorrow, low 80s, gorgeous warm afternoon. It's just going to be stunning through the weekend. We will see an increase in cloud cover on Sunday, and that's going to be thanks to our next weather system that will roll through the area. So again, nothing but sunshine, really beautiful and warm as we stay underneath high pressure over the next couple of days. That's what filtered in behind our front. That did a couple of things for us, cleared our skies, also helped us with that breeze that built in over the afternoon after that front passed in yesterday morning. And our next weather system, you'll see it swirling up towards the Midwest and up in Canada. That center of circulation going to pull in some Arctic air, some very cold Canadian air that will spill in some way, shape, or form into the southeast as we head into next week. But I brought you up there because take a look at this. Places like Wisconsin, parts of the Midwest going to get their first snow of the season potentially. That's how cold the air is. Could you imagine having snow in October? How cool would that be? Well, we will cross our fingers for something like that as we head maybe into December. But for right now, that system, the trailing cold front that is in conjunction with that center of circulation bringing the snow to parts of the Midwest will bring us at least maybe a slight chance for rain as we head into the start of next week. But for the most part, you'll notice partly cloudy skies. It will be breezy yet again as that front moves through, but behind it, this is the kicker, very cold air. The coldest air we've seen this season will move in as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you are like me and you are not a native to North Georgia, then just prepare for it. The South Floridian in me, I'm not sure I'm ready for the freeze this soon in the season, but it's coming, so prepare for it. We're letting you know now. Here's a look at the morning lows. This is just how cold we're going to be. Tomorrow morning, again, waking up in the low 50s, that warming trend on Sunday, and that will be thanks to the extra cloud cover. When you have clouds built in, that acts a little bit like a blanket, and so that will trap in some of the heat of the day and ultimately leave us warmer Sunday morning and Monday morning. That front passes in Monday, and take a look at that drastic drop in overnight low temperatures. Low 40s Tuesday, mid to upper 30s Wednesday. And yes, if you are in the North Georgia mountains, the higher elevations, you will be freezing as we head into Wednesday morning, and then we'll only improve into the low 40s on Thursday. But keep in mind, as that front passes through, it is going to be breezy. So yes, we are talking a wind chill, especially in the morning before the sun comes up. It will feel colder. So all the kids headed back after fall break next week, you are going to want to bundle up as you head to the bus stop next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning, but especially Tuesday and Wednesday, because that's when I think will be the breeziest. So that'll make that wind chill factor just slightly higher. Here's a look at the morning lows again on Wednesday, area wide, low 30s up towards Alpharetta. So as far north as North Fulton County, you'll already be in the low 30s. So think about if you're in the higher elevations, the higher up in the atmosphere you go, the colder the air is. So do expect to be quite literally freezing up in the North Georgia mountains as we head into Wednesday morning. Dallas at 33, Marietta and Cobb County, you're 35 on Wednesday morning, 34 in Conyers. Inside the perimeter, you'll still be in the mid to upper 30s. So a frost is likely. So again, bring your plants inside, your pets inside. You might want to drip the pipes. That might not be a bad idea. And just know that you're going to need to plan for that extra time in your commute because you're going to have that frosted windshield. Don't you miss that? I think that is one of my least favorite things about the cold is having to let your windshield defrost or scrape the ice off of your windshield. Just a quick fun story, and then I'll go back to my graphics because I just have to tell it. I tell this to everybody. I'm from South Florida, so I didn't grow up with frost or any kind of cold. 50 was cold for us, right? So I come to Georgia, first in Macon, and I had my first frozen windshield. And I sat in my car for like 30 minutes having to wait for it to defrost because I was sorely unprepared. And I got to work and one of my coworkers handed me an ice scraper and I was like, what is that? What do you do with that? And he's like, you scrape the ice off your windshield with it. And that has stayed in my glove box ever since because the ice scraper is your best friend in the winter time. But I had no idea what an ice scraper was until I moved here. So South Florida problems, but those things sure come in handy. And we will have at least the chance for frost. It will be pretty likely as we head into Wednesday morning. So be prepared for it. You're going to need to heat up that car early on Wednesday. Here's like your high temperatures. Take a look at this drastic drop. We'll be in the 80s Saturday, Sunday, and then we go into the 50s on Tuesday. So over a 20-degree drop in temperatures when it comes to your highs. Highs in the upper 50s. That is close to 20 degrees below average for where we should be this time of year. So just prepare for the cold. And again, with the breeze, it is going to feel colder, and cold is going to be our temperature trend as we head through even beyond the 7-day. This is the 6 to 10-day temperature outlook. So towards the end of next week, beyond our 7-day forecast, yes, we stay cold. If you had any plans to maybe head to one of the beaches as you round out October, yeah, it's going to be pretty chilly. So prepare for that. Of course, we'll have a more fine-tuned forecast the closer we get to the end of the month, but this is really going to be a cold stretch that we're going to get stuck in. Meanwhile, out towards the northwest, they're going to be above average for this time of year, but here we are going to be 15 to 20 degrees below average. Here is your 7-day first alert forecast. Again, we will have a slight chance, maybe just an isolated shower Monday as that front moves through, but you're really going to notice partly cloudy skies, the breeze picking up. In the meantime, just enjoy the beautiful weather. Do you think winter is coming early? It sure feels like it, Jennifer, but I imagine we'll probably get another warm up at least before winter officially starts. I don't think we'll stay stuck in this. And the seasonal outlook, I believe, does show slightly above average temperatures for the winter. Now that could change, but right now that's what it's looking like. So I think this is just kind of giving us a little early preparation for winter because it is definitely going to feel like winter is coming early this week, but I don't think we're going to stay stuck in that. Definitely not all the way through winter. So here's like your 7-day forecast, mid-70s today, 80s through the weekend, going to be beautiful. We could have a few showers Sunday night into Monday along that front. And then as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, cold, cold, cold. In fact, again, that frost likely as we head into Wednesday morning, as a lot of us will dip into the freezing point. We're talking low 30s and highs only in the upper 50s Tuesday. It will feel colder though with that wind. Again, prepare for the wind chill. Low 60s Wednesday, mid 60s on the way for Thursday. But overall, a really nice weekend. Just have those coats. You're not going to just need a light jacket by next week. You are going to need the coat, the hat, maybe the gloves, especially for the kids who have to stand and wait for the bus at the bus stop. You're going to want to be sure they are nice and bundled up for that as we head into next week. And we'll be updating the forecast all day long today and through the weekend. So you'll want to be sure to have that Atlanta News First Alert weather app, the Atlanta News First Alert weather app, so that you can get notifications as we continue to update the forecast, because if temperatures get colder, you'll definitely want to know that. But enjoy the weekend, everybody. Have a safe and wonderful Friday as well as you round out the last day of work and school for the week, and we'll catch you next time.